This video is to help you add images to a presentation and cite them. So I'm building a presentation with some vocabulary words for Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 from our Flexbook. So this is my first slide. So I did camouflage. I got the definition from the Flexbook. I found a nice image that I liked, and I put the citation in. So that's what the final slide should look like. So let's go through the process of how I did that. So my next slide is about commensalism. So again, I went into my Flexbook, I searched around, and I found the definition of commensalism. And I went back and I wrote that in my slide. So now I need an image. If you remember from our ecosystems project overview, as we look through there is some help on how to find slides and find images and their citations. So if we use these sites, we will find legal pictures that we can use. And if you use Pics for Learning or Wikimedia, then you can also find the citation very easily. So let's give that a go. So we're going to go to Wikimedia, and we are going to search for commensalism. See here it says commensalism, an interaction between two organisms. That's probably what we're looking for. So we're going to look for that. Oh no, no results matching the query. What are we going to do? Let's take another quick look back at the Flexbook, and maybe we'll find out a little bit more about commensalism. And here it says, for example, spiders build their webs on trees. So let's use that. So let's go back to Wikimedia, search for a spider web. And we'll click here on spider web. Let's see what kind of results we get. Very cool. We got lots of spider web images. And remember, our definition talked about how the spider web doesn't affect the tree, but the spider gets the benefit catching some food. So I'm going to find one that looks like it's clearly in a tree. And that's the image that I want. So we can see that. Let's click on the more details here. And we'll see, now we see this button over here also. Use this file on the web. That's going to give us our citation information. So now we can copy this image, come back, and I'll put it in my slide presentation. Now we're going to go back, click on use this file on the web, and look here, here's the attribution. So in order to comply with the licensing, let's copy that, put that over here, and I'm going to add it just below. Now, it says, in order to comply with the use and licensing terms of this image, the following text must be included with the image when published in any medium. Failure to do so constitutes a violation of the licensing terms and a copyright infringement. So what they said is the following text. So the text after all this long blah, 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 which starts right here. So we just need this after the cool little C image, so we're going to click, get rid of all that. And this is all we need. At the Tomas Castellaso. And now we've got our image and we've got it properly cited. So let's do one more. So the next word I'm looking up is competition. So again, I got my definition from my Flexbook. And now let's try this again. We've got back here in Wiki, and we'll look up competition. And competition, rivalry between organisms, animals, individuals, groups. Let's check that out. What kind of results are we going to get? So we do get some results, but this is human competition. We got soccer and, I don't know, is that dancing, running? So this is not really what we're looking for. And we can look through 500 more images trying to find something, but that might take us a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. Let's try a regular old Google search. So we'll look up ecology and competition. If we just look up competition, good chance we're going to get more images like we just saw. So let's put ecology on there as a qualifier, and we'll look at what kind of images we got. And there's some cool competition images. Look at these guys fighting over some celery or whatever that is. But I actually think I want a plant image. So I'm going to add plants on to my search. And I like this image here. So this shows how this tree had to grow at an angle in order to get some sunlight. I'm going to choose this image. And here's the image, and I can copy it from there, but I'm not sure if it's legal for me to use, because right here it says it may be subject to copyright. So let's click on the image itself. This is on a Wikipedia site. And again, let's click on the image. And it turns out it is in the public domain, so we can use this image. So let's click on more details here. And now it turns out we're back on our Wikimedia Commons page here. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. And you can see we've got our use this file on the web thing. So we are good to go. This is an image we can use and we can cite. So we're going to copy the image. Come back here. Paste it into our slide. We are here. We're going to use this file on the web again. And the attribution is really short this time. US Navy, public domain. So we'll copy that. Come back here. US Navy, public domain. My slide is good to go. Got another image showing competition. In this case, competition for sunlight. And we've got it, our definition, and it's properly cited. So we're good to go. I hope that helps as you're trying to put your attributions on your images in your presentations.